Hi everyone, and thank you so much for joining me here. And this is my artist collection that I thought I'd share with you. So I'll get right into it. So first up we have Sienna Ray by Cassie Brace. She is a limited edition kit that I was lucky enough to get my hands on, and I got her from MacPherson Arts and Crafts in St. Mary's, and I have a link down below for MacPhersonsCrafts.com, and you can check them out. They have awesome kits there and pre-orders. I do have a couple pre-orders that I'll be picking up next week as well, and I'm so excited about those. But anyways, and yes, she has awesome long hair that I finished rooting. I actually finished her last month at the end of December, and I love her so much. I named her Elizabeth, and she has rooted lashes as well as micro mono rooted hair, and I used adult mohair, and it's soft and super thick hair, and I know her hair is super long before anybody complains about it. And yes, there are babies that have long hair like this, but I will be making another video where I will be trimming her hair some more, but I thought I would save the cutting for a separate video. And right now I'm just kind of combing it around and getting an idea of how I'm going to cut her hair. But yep, so this is she does fit into 0 to 3 months clothing, so she's a tiny one. And I did try something different with her body as well. I put silicone beads inside, and it's called Belly Jelly. You can also find that in MacPherson's Crafts. An amazing product, and I'll get into some more of that in when I build some more Reborn videos and stuff like that with you guys. So I'll show all that with you. But I love what I've done with her body. Really cuddly and soft, so I'll show you details of that later. Next up we have Sienna Lee by Alicia Toner. She is another limited edition kit, also sold out, super rare, and I'm also extremely lucky to have her as well. I named her Farrah, and Farrah means joy, I believe, or happiness, one of the two. But when I made her, I was just so excited to get her. I just look at her face, she's so cute. So she has blue, bright blue eyes, and they're German glass blown eyes. And her hair is, she's got strawberry blonde yearling mohair that I micro mono hand rooted, and I completed her at the end of January, or no, sorry, at the end of December as well. And she has lashes, strip lashes put on as well. And I just adore her so much. She is so cute. She fits in newborn clothing as well. And I just found her face so cute. She's an older kid as well. She, I believe, yeah, I think she was made in 2013. So it's kind of amazing to see how the kits have changed. So that's her with her little unicorn. She's like my little unicorn baby. So that's Farrah. And here we have Bailey by Bonnie Lee Seibin, and this is Darla. And I've had her for over 3 years now, possibly longer. And I used a pale blonde mohair with her. I believe it was ruby red I used. I no longer use that mohair, but I did end up using that mohair, and it's held up quite a long time. And I did micro mono root this hair. And she's adorable, preemie size. And I went for a porcelain, really fair skin tone. And it's really, really tricky. I really challenged myself with this doll because it's really tricky, because you can really go wrong and make these babies look, especially with this skin tone, make them look dead. So it was really, really difficult to make sure that I didn't do that with this baby. So another trick is to keep the soother in. So I have to, you know, I have to make sure that goes in. Some people get a little nervous when it comes to it, but unfortunately this is really how newborns look. They do have these flesh tones when they're newborn like that, or when they're preemie. They do have these fresh baby skin tones, and it's realism, and this is kind of how it goes. But I did do the best I could to add as many flesh tones and colors into her skin. So yeah, so she's in my collection, and I still refer back to her actually when it comes to the younger babies and the fresh newborns. So yep, this is Darla. And here we have Samantha, and she is the oldest doll I have, and she is the Cooper Sculpt by Jessica Schenk, and I got her from Bountiful Baby, and she has been with me the longest. I've had her since, I believe, 2011, and yeah, you can tell, like, I've had her for a while. I'm actually pretty surprised as I'm like combing her, like picking up a whole bunch of fluff. But one thing about this mohair is fairly old, so it collects a lot of lint and stuff. But what I've noticed is as I'm combing her out, the back of her hair, she still has a lot of her hair left. She has a couple bald spots in the back, but she still kept quite a bit of her hair, actually most of her hair. And her paint has held up quite a bit, and I just adore her. There's just something about that Cooper Sculpt. When I take the soother out, you'll see she just looks completely terrified of the world. I don't know, and I just feel like I have to protect her or something. So anyways, yeah, so this is Samantha. She will be my forever baby. She'll still have a spot here, and I think she's won over a spot here with my family as well. All my kids kind of grown attached to all my babies here too, so it's kind of funny. But yeah, so here's Samantha, who will forever have a spot in my collection. And here we have Ellie Sue by Bonnie Brown, and who I am naming Dorothy. And I've had a lot of problems. There's been some issues with the production, with this sculpt in particular, where the paint wasn't sticking. I'm not the only artist who's had issues with it. As I'm pointing out here, that the paint wouldn't stick to the vinyl. There's many issues with it. I'm not giving up, and which is why I'm keeping her in my collection. I am going to try and fix her. As you can see, all the paint, this is like hours of work too, of layers that I've invested in painting her, and all gone, but I'm determined to fix her. Look at all the wrinkles and the details that this vinyl has, so I really want to work on her. So Dorothy is going to be part of my collection. I haven't decided if I'm going to root her or paint her hair, but I did get some green eyes for her, and she is a work in progress, so she's staying. And last but not least, we have Jacob, or Jake, and he is the Morris kit by Alicia Toner. Again, he is a limited edition kit that I was lucky enough to get from MacPherson Crafts, and he is a 3/4 limb baby, as I was pointing out there earlier. I made him with German glass blown eyes, and they're hazel blue, and I kept him bald. He's a baldy baby with brown eyebrows and no magnetic pacifier. I find with the 3/4 limbs he is a little bit more posable, chubby fingers, so cute, and I just fell in love with this one. So he's like my little mascot baby. I don't know if I'll ever add hair, but for now he is definitely forever in my collection baby. Thanks for joining me, guys, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Take care. Bye.